Are you serious, guys? Are you serious? You got to get one of these Paul Begley prophecy cups, the cup, the coffee and the cross. Oh, man, get this today, okay? Oh, by the way, brand new hats that are also on the website from the Lunatic Fringe. What? That's what they're calling some of us preachers now. They're calling us from the Lunatic Fringe. That's right. But this is an awesome Paul Begley podcast hat. This is Paul Begley Jr. He designed this one. We do those podcasts over there, the Paul Begley podcast. Get this hat today. All of it's available at my website. Get yours today if you're part of the Lunatic Fringe, believing that the Bible's true. What? Okay. Can I put, by the way, disclaimer, some of the content and information of this video is for simply entertainment only. The problem is you got to figure out what that is. Oh, okay. And here we go. I can tell you this. This is definitely the truth as well. And that is, if you could go back in time, and buy some oil before the world relied on it, would you? Of course you would. Anyone would. So why aren't you buying silver right now? I mean, the people who recognized oil early didn't just make money, folks. They just got ahead of one of the biggest economic shifts in history. And today, a similar opportunity is unfolding with silver. Silver is more than a precious metal. It's a critical resource used in solar panels, electric vehicles, defense systems, AI infrastructure, and the massive data centers powering our digital world. While demand keeps growing, it's still affordable enough that the average American can start accumulating it right now. That's why investors are turning to silver to protect against inflation and its own one of the world's most important strategic resources. Don't be that person who looks back 10 years from today and says, I saw it coming, but I just didn't act. Simply do this. Click on the link below. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call them on the phone at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did. Well, let me tell you something right now. I'll tell you something you better get focused on coming up on Friday night, Juneteenth. That's right, Friday night, June 19th. It's the webinar of the century. Beast Ascending and Alien Disclosure. Like L.A. Marzulli says, when they come down, we go up. You want to understand that with some of the best speakers we've ever had. Bishop Larry Ragland, Bishop Alan DiDeo, Tony Merkel, the prophet Joseph Z, Josh Peck, myself, my son B.C. Begley. I mean, all of us are coming together. Plus, I got two more guys coming in. You want to know all about this coming up soon. It's coming up next Friday. So, look, guys, we're just June 19th. All right. Cannibal CMEs could cause a Cascadia Megaquake. And this is urgent information. I'm so glad to see you guys. But let me just give you, I got three parts of this info, and I think it's critical. This is brand new research. A cannibal corona mass ejection, which exploded off the sun on June the 4th, has now slammed into the earth, bringing auroras to the skies and a threat of 23 U.S. states of the power grids. Now, the solar outburst began, and from sunspot 4455, it was a dark patch on the sun's surface where powerful magnetic fields became knotted and unstable. These field lines then snapped, producing a series of X-class solar flares, one after another. But then the ones that got out ahead, the ones coming from behind were bigger and stronger, and they swallowed them up. That's why they're called cannibals. Cannibal CMEs that then brings all that power at once to hit the earth. Today, we're expecting some type of a major earthquake, and it could be Cascadia and a megaquake, because Cascadia is so overdue. Now, where's Cascadia's subduction zone? That's right there from Vancouver Island all the way down to Eureka, California, Northern California. So all of the Washington state coast, all of Oregon, and the northern part of California, I'm putting you right now on high alert. And you're not the only areas. We got to worry about Tonga, that super volcano exploding. We got to worry about inside the Cascadia subduction zone, that seamount volcano. We have to worry about the Fukushima area up there in Japan. There's been a lot of talk about that. And of course, San Andreas fault line, the New Madrid fault line, San Diego, California. Are you going to break off and tip into the ocean, which many geologists and seismologists and meteorologists and astrophysicists and a lot of folks that are out there studying this stuff. But here's what I want to say. The CMEs are large. They're fast-moving clouds of magnetized plasma and solar radiation. Don't forget that. Even if we don't get a megaquake, it's that solar radiation that can really cause and cook us and cause fires and different types of solar winds. And occasionally, these things get flung into the space alongside solar flares. So you got these solar radiation from the deep space, coming in together with magnetized solar flares, bringing in a heavy pressure upon the magnetic field of the Earth. And thus, that's what can create disturbances that can create the tectonic plates on the Earth's crust, on the Earth's surface, to then cause them to move. And they're already, if they're getting ready to blow or getting ready to break anyway, then you can have a massive volcanic eruption or a major mega quake. And they're so concerned about Cascadia subduction zone right now. We're very, very concerned about that area because it is so overdue. And I'm not even going to bring up Yellowstone danger zone. I'm not even going to bring that one up. I want to talk about the areas of the Earth where there's danger for sure. And of course, Indonesia has had some major earthquakes and tsunamis. A lot of people worrying about what's going on down in the Caribbean areas. There's Mexico along the coastlines all the way from really Vancouver Island. Really, you can go all the way up to Alaska and just keep coming on down the coast of Canada, all the way along the coast of the United States, West Coast, all across, all the way down into Mexico is a danger zone. And so we're getting this information from some of the models from the U.S. National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA. The CMEs can be thrown out, but when they start cannibalizing and building, the pressure can cause eruptions that can engulf the slower ones and can create massive eruptions on the Earth of volcanic explosions or mega quakes, okay? And anytime you have a G3 or a G4 geomagnetic storm, it is strong and can cause earthquakes. Now, there's some who don't believe that solar flares and the pressure from the sun can cause an earthquake. There are some geologists who do not believe that, okay? But there's others who definitely do. They see the coordination of it. A lot of seismologists have now seen this. I know BP Earthwatch was really the first guy ever to tie and begin to put together seeing the scenarios of CMEs hitting the Earth and then earthquakes happening. And now it's become a common conversation among a lot of seismologists and geologists. And I haven't talked to my psychiatrist or psychologist or any urologist or any ophthalmologist or anybody out there who's from the medical field, but there's definitely a connection between the mental state of humans and the gravitational pull from off the moon when that happens during a full moon. So same thing, when you're getting pressure, so much pressure coming from off the sun that it can literally cause an earthquake or a volcanic eruption on the planet, what is it doing to the brain cells and the scrambling of the mind? And that's another conversation, maybe for another broadcast. But let me tell you right now, here's what we can see. The geomagnetic storm is going to create some massive auroras. Look for them in Washington State, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan for AC Cordell, New York, Maine, where that crazy idiot is running for governor. And maybe that's why that guy is so messed up. I don't know. And according to NOAA, these are the areas. But also, sky watchers are watching for auroras in Oregon, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, that's you, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire, could all catch a glimpse of the light show of the auroras tonight. More importantly, though, I'm concerned about the potential for a major earthquake. Now, while that's going on, let me tell you some more about Cascadia because we got some more information. Now, geologically speaking, the Pacific Northwest is so overdue for a massive megaquake along the Cascadia subduction zone that experts are estimating there is a 1 in 3 chance of a magnitude 8.0 or greater earthquake to hit, occurring in that 700-mile fault zone within the next few years, if not the next few months, and even some saying it could be in the next few days. I don't know the answer. It's very difficult to predict earthquakes, but when it's been since 1700, so in other words, when it's been 326 years since the last megaquake in the Cascadia subduction zone, you got to know you're way overdue. But wait, there's more information on this I wanted to share. The Cascadia subduction zone is that 700-mile fault line that runs from Northern California, Eureka, California, all the way up to Vancouver Island in British Columbia. And it's somewhere between 70 and 100 miles off the shore of the Pacific Coast shoreline. There have been 43 earthquakes in the history of the Earth that they estimate has happened in that fault line that have been larger than a 8.0. But the last one was January 26, 1700. And that one was 9.0. And it did devastating damage, but good news is there wasn't a lot of people living in that area at that time. Now, a lot of Native Americans were, and they were wiped out, okay? And legends and information by word of mouth and some documentation has shared some of the devastation. Matter of fact, even now we can go back and we can find the fallen trees and the things that happened. But this earthquake has caused the coastline to drop several feet. When it was 9.0, it caused the coastline to drop several feet, and a tsunami formed and crashed into the land. Evidence for this great earthquake came from Japan because the Japanese historical records indicate that the destructive, distantly produced tsunami also struck their coast when it bounced back in the same day, January 26, 1700. By studying the geological records and the flow of the Pacific Ocean, scientists were able to link the tsunami in Japan, which was a great tsunami, to the great earthquake and tsunami that hit the Pacific Northwest on the same day. Native American legends also support the timing of this massive last event. Oregon has a potential for a 9.0 plus. They believe Oregon could have a 9.2 magnitude earthquake caused by a Cascadia subduction zone massive megaquake, resulting in a tsunami that would be 100 feet high, would impact the coastal areas. An estimated 5 to 7 minutes of massive shaking or rolling effect that would be felt along the entire coastline, with the strength and intensity decreasing the further inland you go. But the Cascadia subduction zone has not produced that kind of a quake since January 26th of 1700 and is building up pressure for 326 years along the Juan de Fuca plate. And it's subsiding underneath the North American plate. The pressure is building insatiably, could create an insanity of a situation. Currently, scientists are predicting that there is about a 37% chance that we could even have at least a mega thrust earthquake of 7.1, and that could happen very soon. The question is, which one will come first, the chicken or the egg? Will we get a 7.1, 7.2 major megaquake in the Cascadia, or will it just go ahead and give us that 9.0, 9.1, 9.2 that's overdue for 326 years? Guys, we better get our hearts right with God. We're running out of time. Are you serious?
The earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground, but I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise, the thunder pounds, the wheels of war are going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow, the rain can pour, the deluge break,
The tempest roars.
but in that storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
It's time to get right with God.
Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
Are you serious?
Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day,
Are
You
you
call for
serious,
me.
Boulevard?
someday when time no more shall be,
tell you what, that song just rocks every time we play it. I love it. It's on my album, The Journey, and you can get that at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. Get your tickets now. Beast Ascending, Alien Disclosure. Guys, we're bringing in some of the best experts ever. We're bringing in Joseph Z., who was in that secret meeting with the government, along with Bishop Alan Dedeo, Bishop Larry Ragland, and podcaster Tony Merkel. They were all in that secret meeting with the federal government agents and Congressman Burleson, who called in. They tell you the inside story. You get the full story in this webinar that's never been told. And some of the stuff it's not all about aliens either. No. You want to know, and that's why the government's being very, very, very frustrated with this whole situation that it leaked. Now, also, Josh Peck, who may be one of the most brilliant minds on the metaverse and on how the universe and how God's plan works together. He's incredible. And also, don't forget, Mike from around the world. He's going to tell us about alien disclosure, some of the information that he's never shared either, because he felt like he better not say it on an open platform like this one. Also, BC Begley's doing a documentary. I'm going to bring you a powerful information about really some of the major events that's taking place on the earth, as well as the alien disclosure conversation. And there's two other guests that we think we're going to get them locked down. As soon as we do, we will announce their names to be a part of this webinar. Get your tickets today. The webinar is next Friday, coming up June the 19th. Juneteenth. That's right, Juneteenth. It's coming up very, very soon. I want you to be ready. I mean, we're only 13 days away from this webinar. June 19th, starting at 6 p.m. in the evening. Don't miss it. It is going to be the best webinar, I think, of the year, because it's 7 days after the movie by Steven Spielberg comes out, Disclosure Day. Oh, boy. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Give your life to Jesus Christ, guys. We're running out of time. Are you saved?